Why do some people always seem one step ahead, calm under pressure, sharp in decisions, and respected by everyone around them? The secret isn't manipulation or luck. It's mastery of the mind, discipline, and resilience. For over 2,000 years, Stoic philosophy has provided a battle-tested playbook for thinking sharper, acting wiser, and maintaining unshakable composure in any situation. In a world full of distractions and competition, the ability to outmaneuver, outthink, and outlast is a powerful edge. Today, we'll break down 10 Stoic keys that will set you apart, not just to outsmart others, but to elevate yourself to a life of clarity, purpose, and control. Number 1. Master your mind. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, running late for an important meeting. The frustration builds as minutes tick by. Most people in this situation stew in anger, honking their horns and blaming everyone else for their misery. But as a modern Stoic, you recognize a profound truth. Man is disturbed not by things, but by the views he takes of them, as Epictetus reminds us. This isn't just philosophical fluff, it's a practical strategy. Traffic is neutral. It's your interpretation that creates frustration. Instead of letting the situation control you, shift your mindset. Use this time to breathe deeply, to reflect on your presentation, or even to listen to an insightful podcast. In mastering your mind, you transform wasted minutes into moments of growth. But mastering your mind goes beyond handling minor annoyances like traffic. It's about understanding and managing your emotional responses in every aspect of life. In a heated argument with a coworker or a partner, it's easy to let emotions spiral. However, the modern Stoic pauses, recognizing the power of perspective. You might ask yourself, why does this upset me? Is my anger justified? Can I approach this calmly? That moment of self-awareness often diffuses the situation and allows you to respond with wisdom rather than react impulsively. Self-control also requires discipline in how you spend your time and energy. Many of us are prone to distractions, endlessly scrolling on social media, procrastinating on important tasks, or worrying about events outside our influence. When you master your mind, you take deliberate actions rather than succumbing to fleeting impulses. You're the person who stays focused on delivering quality work while others panic about deadlines. You're the one who keeps composure in a crisis, inspiring confidence in those around you. Ultimately, mastery over your mind isn't just about handling stress or avoiding anger. It's about leading a life of intentionality. When your mind is clear and focused, you can see opportunities others miss and act decisively. The world becomes less overwhelming, and you find strength within yourself to handle whatever comes your way. Number 2, embrace adversity. Life is full of challenges, from workplace setbacks to personal struggles. Imagine being assigned a project at work with impossible deadlines. While others might complain or feel defeated, the modern Stoic sees this as a chance to shine. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Adversity is not something to fear. It's something to embrace. When you face challenges, you have two options: crumble under their weight or use them to grow stronger. Let's take a modern example: startups. Most fail, not because of a lack of ideas, but because the founders can't adapt to setbacks. The Stoic mindset reframes failure as feedback. If a pitch fails, you ask why. If a prototype doesn't work, you improve it. Each obstacle becomes a stepping stone toward success. On a personal level, adversity builds resilience. Consider someone training for a marathon. Every blister, every ache, every grueling mile is an obstacle, but it's also the very thing that prepares them for race day. When others quit at the first sign of discomfort, the Stoic keeps going, understanding that discomfort is temporary, but the strength it builds is permanent. This mindset also applies to emotional challenges. Imagine losing a job or facing a breakup. These events can feel devastating, but a Stoic sees them as opportunities to grow. Losing a job might push you to develop new skills or pursue a career that truly aligns with your passions. A breakup might teach you more about yourself and what you need in a relationship. In every hardship, there is a lesson. By embracing adversity, you not only build your own resilience, but also earn the respect of others. People admire those who can remain composed and resourceful in tough situations. When everyone else panics or complains, you're the person who calmly assesses the problem and finds a way forward. This ability to turn obstacles into opportunities makes you an invaluable leader, colleague, and friend. Number 3, control what you can. In the digital age, distractions are endless. Breaking news alerts, social media notifications, the pressure to keep up with others. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, trying to control everything at once. But Epictetus offers a guiding principle. Some things are up to us, and some things are not up to us. As a modern Stoic, this is your compass. You focus on what you can control, your actions, your thoughts, your responses, and let go of the rest. For instance, you can't control whether your boss approves of your work, but you can control the effort and care you put into it. You can't control the economy, but you can control your spending habits. By narrowing your focus, you free up mental energy to excel in areas where you truly have influence. This principle also applies to relationships. You can't control how someone feels about you, but you can control how you treat them. Imagine someone giving you the cold shoulder. Instead of obsessing over their behavior, you reflect on your own actions. Did you do something wrong? If so, you apologize. If not, you move on without taking it personally. This approach spares you unnecessary emotional turmoil and allows you to navigate relationships with grace. Focusing on what you can control also cultivates inner peace. Many of us waste energy worrying about things beyond our influence, global politics, other people's opinions, or even the weather. The modern Stoic recognizes that these worries are futile. Instead, they channel their energy into meaningful actions, whether it's volunteering in their community, improving their own skills, or simply being a supportive friend. In a world where people exhaust themselves trying to control the uncontrollable, your ability to stay focused and composed will make you stand out as a beacon of calm efficiency. By embracing this wisdom, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and position yourself as someone others can rely on. Number 4, speak less, listen more. In the modern world, communication is constant. Meetings, messages, emails, social media, everyone seems to be talking, but few truly listen. In a society obsessed with self-expression, the modern Stoic understands that the real power lies in observation. Epictetus reminds us, We have two ears and one mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. Consider a heated team meeting where everyone is eager to pitch ideas and opinions. Many people speak over each other, competing for attention. But the Stoic quietly observes, listens to every word, and carefully evaluates the underlying dynamics of the discussion. By speaking only when necessary, their words carry weight, cutting through the noise with clarity and precision. This ability to truly listen allows them to grasp nuances others miss and positions them as a thoughtful and insightful leader. Listening is not just about absorbing words, but about understanding intent, emotions, and context. For example, in a personal conflict, many people focus on formulating their rebuttals rather than truly understanding the other person's perspective. A modern Stoic resists this urge. Instead of reacting defensively, they listen with empathy and ask themselves, what does this person need? How can I address their concerns effectively? This approach diffuses tension and builds trust. In professional settings, listening can uncover hidden opportunities. Imagine you're in a negotiation and your counterpart reveals subtle hesitations about certain terms. By actively listening, you pick up on their concerns and offer solutions that others might overlook. This not only strengthens your position, but also fosters collaboration and mutual respect. The art of observation extends beyond conversations. The modern Stoic pays attention to nonverbal cues, trends, and patterns in their environment. In a world where so many are focused on making noise, the one who listens, and listens well, gains an edge in understanding and decision-making. Speak less, listen more, and watch how your influence grows. Number 5. Practice gratitude. Gratitude might seem like a cliché in modern self-help literature, but for the Stoic, it is a profound and practical tool for mastering life. Seneca advises, "Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not." This wisdom is especially relevant in today's consumer-driven society, where comparison and dissatisfaction dominate. Imagine scrolling through social media, seeing friends on exotic vacations, buying luxury items, or achieving milestones. It's easy to feel left behind or dissatisfied. But the modern Stoic reframes this moment. Instead of focusing on what they lack, they reflect on what they already have: health, supportive relationships, or even small daily comforts like a warm cup of coffee. Gratitude grounds them, freeing them from the endless cycle of comparison. Gratitude is also a strategic tool for resilience. Consider an entrepreneur facing a tough financial quarter. While others might dwell on losses, the Stoic focuses on what remains: loyal customers, a committed team, or lessons learned from past mistakes. This mindset not only cultivates optimism, but also creates a foundation for recovery and growth. In relationships, practicing gratitude strengthens bonds. Instead of fixating on a partner's flaws, the Stoic appreciates their strengths and contributions. Expressing gratitude, even for small acts, builds goodwill and fosters mutual respect. It's a simple habit that yields profound results. The modern Stoic recognizes that gratitude doesn't mean ignoring ambition or settling for mediocrity. Rather, it's about appreciating the journey while striving for progress. By seeing what others overlook, you not only find joy in the present, but also unlock a mindset of abundance that fuels long-term success. Number 6, prepare for the unexpected. Life is unpredictable, but a Stoic is never caught off guard. Seneca's concept of premeditation of future evils urges us to rehearse potential difficulties in our minds, so we're better prepared to face them. This practice, far from pessimism, is a form of strategic foresight that strengthens resilience. Take a modern example, a business leader preparing for a major product launch. Instead of assuming everything will go smoothly, the Stoic anticipates potential obstacles, supply chain disruptions, negative customer feedback, or even last-minute technical failures. By identifying these risks in advance, they create contingency plans, ensuring they're ready to adapt when challenges arise. On a personal level, anticipating challenges means acknowledging the realities of life. A modern Stoic might reflect on scenarios like job loss, illness, or the death of a loved one, not to dwell on them, but to mentally prepare. When these difficulties inevitably occur, they approach them with calm and strength, having rehearsed their emotional and practical responses. This mindset also enhances decision-making. Imagine someone investing in the stock market. Instead of being blindsided by sudden downturns, a Stoic anticipates volatility and plans accordingly, diversifying their portfolio and maintaining a long-term perspective. While others panic, they remain composed, guided by their preparation. By anticipating challenges, the modern Stoic turns unpredictability into an advantage. They are the steady presence in crises, the voice of reason when others falter. In a world that rewards adaptability, this foresight is an invaluable skill. Number 7, play the long game. We live in a results-driven society where success is often measured by immediate outcomes. But the modern Stoic understands that fixating on results can lead to anxiety, disappointment, and poor decision-making. Marcus Aurelius advises, if you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your judgment about it. Detachment from outcomes allows for clarity and focus on what truly matters, the process. Imagine an athlete training for a championship. While others might obsess over winning, the Stoic focuses on their training regimen, nutrition, and mental preparation. They recognize that victory is not entirely within their control. Factors like competition, weather, or even luck play a role. By prioritizing effort over outcome, they free themselves from unnecessary pressure and perform at their best. This principle is equally powerful in professional life. Consider a salesperson pitching to a potential client. Instead of fixating on closing the deal, the Stoic concentrates on delivering a compelling presentation, addressing the client's needs, and building a strong rapport. Whether the sale is made or not, they walk away knowing they gave their best. This detachment fosters resilience and confidence, even in the face of rejection. Detachment doesn't mean apathy. It means balancing ambition with acceptance. The Stoic pursues goals with vigor, but understands that certain variables are beyond their control. This mindset reduces stress and allows them to pivot gracefully when plans change. In relationships, detachment from outcomes can transform interactions. For instance, when expressing vulnerability or setting boundaries, a Stoic focuses on being honest and respectful rather than on controlling how the other person responds. This approach builds authentic connections, free from the strain of manipulation or unmet expectations. By playing the long game, the modern Stoic cultivates patience and persistence. They understand that true success lies not in fleeting victories, but in the steady pursuit of excellence. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, their ability to detach from outcomes sets them apart as resilient, thoughtful, and unwaveringly focused on their values. Number 8. Cultivate resilience. Life has a way of testing us with setbacks, failures, and unexpected challenges. While many people crumble under pressure, the modern Stoic turns these moments into opportunities for growth. Seneca, ever the sage of fortitude, reminds us, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." Resilience begins with perspective. Imagine losing a job. Most people react with panic or despair, focusing on the immediate loss. The Stoic, however, sees beyond the moment. They ask, "What can I learn from this? What new paths can this open?" Perhaps this is the opportunity to explore a long-neglected passion or develop a new skill. The setback becomes a redirection, not a dead end. Cultivating resilience also involves building habits that prepare you for future difficulties. For example, maintaining financial discipline, saving for emergencies, can turn a potential crisis, like an unexpected expense, into a manageable inconvenience. Similarly, fostering strong relationships provides a support system to lean on during tough times. These proactive measures build a foundation of stability, allowing you to weather storms with grace. On a personal level, resilience is about embracing discomfort. Take the example of physical fitness. Pushing your body through challenging workouts may be uncomfortable in the moment, but it builds endurance and strength. The same principle applies to mental and emotional resilience. Facing fears, having difficult conversations, or enduring temporary hardships all fortify your inner resolve. In a professional setting, resilience sets you apart. When a project fails or a competitor outpaces you, resilience allows you to adapt, recalibrate, and come back stronger. While others may wallow in defeat, the Stoic presses forward, understanding that setbacks are not permanent. They are stepping stones to success. Resilience is not about avoiding hardship. It's about growing through it. By cultivating this strength, the modern Stoic becomes a force to be reckoned with, inspiring confidence and admiration in those around them. Number 9. Keep your ego in check. Success often comes with a hidden danger, ego. When victories inflate our sense of self, we risk becoming blind to our flaws and alienating others. Epictetus warns, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." For the modern Stoic, humility is not just a virtue, it's a strategy. Imagine a leader who achieves a major milestone, perhaps securing a lucrative deal or launching a successful product. While their ego might tempt them to take full credit, the Stoic leader recognizes the contributions of their team and remains grounded. They know that arrogance breeds resentment, while humility fosters loyalty and respect. Keeping your ego in check also means remaining open to feedback. Many people shy away from criticism, seeing it as a threat to their self-worth. The Stoic, however, welcomes constructive feedback as an opportunity to grow. By acknowledging their weaknesses and striving for improvement, They continuously sharpen their skills and stay ahead of the competition. Ego can also cloud judgment in relationships. Consider someone who refuses to apologize in an argument, even when they know they're wrong. Their ego prioritizes being right over repairing the relationship. The Stoic takes a different approach. They value harmony over pride, understanding that humility strengthens connections and builds trust. In a broader sense, managing ego means aligning your actions with your values, rather than seeking external validation. Instead of chasing titles, accolades, or the approval of others, the modern Stoic focuses on doing meaningful work and living with integrity. This self-assuredness, free from the need for constant recognition, sets them apart as confident, yet approachable. By keeping your ego in check, you win not through dominance, but through collaboration, learning, and authenticity. In a world where many are driven by self-interest, the humility of the Stoic becomes their quiet superpower. Number 10. Act with purpose. In the whirlwind of modern life, it's easy to feel busy but directionless. Endless tasks, distractions, and obligations can pull us in 100 different directions. But the Stoic knows that true success comes from intentionality. Epictetus advises, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Acting with purpose begins with clarity. The modern Stoic takes time to define their goals and values. What truly matters to them? What do they want to achieve? This clarity becomes their North Star, guiding their decisions and actions. For example, if financial independence is a priority, they'll align their habits, like budgeting and investing, to support that goal. Every action becomes a deliberate step toward their vision. Purposeful action also means eliminating distractions. In today's digital age, it's easy to get sidetracked by notifications, social media, or trivial tasks. The Stoic cultivates discipline, focusing their energy on what truly moves the needle. They might start each day by identifying their top priorities and committing to deep, focused work. This intentionality not only boosts productivity, but also reduces stress. Acting with purpose requires courage. It often means saying no to opportunities that don't align with your goals or values. For instance, a Stoic professional might turn down a high-paying job if it conflicts with their desire for work-life balance. While others might chase short-term rewards, the Stoic remains steadfast in pursuing what truly matters. Purposeful living also extends to relationships. Instead of superficial interactions, the modern Stoic invests time and effort into meaningful connections. They listen deeply, support their loved ones, and express gratitude, all actions rooted in their values of compassion and integrity. By acting with purpose, the Stoic becomes a person of influence and impact. Their clarity and intentionality inspire others to follow suit. In a chaotic world, their focused and directed effort becomes a beacon of stability and success. Outsmarting those around you isn't about manipulation or trickery. It's about mastering yourself. The Stoic keys to resilience, humility, and purpose offer a roadmap for navigating life's complexities with clarity and strength. By embracing these principles, you stand out not through noise, but through substance. In a world that often rewards superficiality, the modern Stoic's quiet strength speaks volumes. Their ability to listen, adapt, and act with intention earns them respect and influence. They don't seek to dominate, but to lead by example, turning obstacles into opportunities and challenges into growth. As you integrate these Stoic principles into your life, you'll find that the wisdom of the ancients is as relevant today as ever. In mastering yourself, you not only outsmart those around you, but also elevate yourself to a life of purpose, resilience, and fulfillment. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it to spread the wisdom of Stoic philosophy. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss future videos on Stoic living and personal growth. Thank you for watching, and I wish you strength on your journey.